Hello future tech leaders, I am Sindhuja. Based on my own experience, I know that learning the right skills can shape our future. What if I say learning was as thrilled as the tech world itself? There we go. A cloud foundation, that's exactly what you will experience. From day one, you will be immersed in the interactive sessions and expert-led courses that covers most of the widely used technologies in the zone of data science to cloud computing, which brings more light to the life of a techie. I'm so excited to help you and unlock the true potential of a technology. Well, then why to wait? Let's see what it unfolds.
I am good, thank you. Today should we discuss Query Builder, right? Do one thing. Can you open session 22 and open the exercise? We will start from there first. Do you want me to share the screen? Yes, please. Here in session 22, there is a Query Builder Servlet. Just put that servlet in the servlet package in Intelligent. And once you do that, just trigger the bridge. Then I'll explain to you what we are doing. This document is also empty. I will tell you the actual documenting what we have to do. Just give me a second. Open that document. Sorry, open that class. Would you want to now you explain me this class? What we are doing? This is a service and we are extending safe methods of late means it's only get method here. That they are using and resource is like this my components page. Selectors A, B, C get method and will be writing to get the right and query builder. I think is it coming from which classes is? I think it's what is it query builder? Object, is this a service or something else? Reference. It's a service. Now tell me, since this is a servlet, right? It's a resource-based servlet or pathways for me. This is a resource-based servlet. What is the selector value? Selector is AB. Yes, you understood. We can give any selector name. We can give any selector name. What this Query Builder service is doing? Can you just get the parameter? You're printing it. You're getting the resources over resource. Adopt to session class and session predicate map put like path content damn asset. I think it's getting the content item, what we are searching for, and putting it very and running the query, and we are getting the result. Actually, like with certain keyword. Actually, a keyword are certain. You're right. See, that's what we do in search, right? Yes, that's suppose if we have to search something in some database or somewhere, right? What do we search with a keyword? With this servlet. We are getting that keyword. Then we are creating the query, right? That where we have to search what is a keyword. What is the number of results they made? All that stuff, right? And then we are firing the query using this Query Builder service. And we're returning that. And then we're giving. Here, what is important for you is to understand. See all this servlet, surveys, reference, query builder reference, all that we have seen multiple times till now, right? What important for you here is understanding this query builder and creating the query from that. This is what is something which we need to practice a lot. Right now, this is just one example. It's what I'll give you. I'll give you the documentation link. Now just I'll come back to this class. We'll do the testing on this. We'll see how it is working. But now what you do is just Google about Query Builder API, INAM, and we'll study from that documentation. What do you see? The functionality of query builders. It's part query server side, query builder backups, query description, create and run Xbox, query option only. Basically, I'll tell you. There are three things you should understand. First is type of queries. Right. Queries, there are different types XPEF, SQL and SQL too. You're getting me right. These are type. I mean how you write query, right? If you have seen in your college days this SQL database and all right. What we have to do? Select this, select star from this all that, right? Those are SQL queries. Now there is next version of it which is called SQL2 queries. And what we use in M as a code right in our code will do the work, the query which we were creating, right? That generates actually XPath query. We don't need to go in detail there, right? We just need to understand these three terminologies. There is something called XPath queries, SQL queries and SQL2 query. Now what this query builder does for you? Query builder is a Java API, right? It's a Java service. This provides us certain methods via which we can create predicate. Now this is the second jargon which you need to understand: predicate. What is predicate? Predicate is nothing but the filters or the things which you are mentioning while you are searching. For example, suppose I have to search a keyword like a sort of site in my website, right? What I'll do, I will not be searching it randomly anywhere, right? I will be saying that search sort of keyword under /content / my website pages, right? Not everywhere on the server. What is this? This providing path under which we have to search is a predicate, right? Then you use the keyword is sort of that also. You will create another predicate is keyword, right? Then another predicate can bear sort of which is the keyword is sort of which is under this path, right? And also on that path, this particular from XYZ tag also should be there, right? All the various type of filtering which you provide in your query, those are called predicates heading. Getting me? But it's like parameter, various parameters of your search query. Now that is predicate is the second terminology which we should be understanding. Then there are various things that predicate, evaluator, and all which you won't be needing, right? The Query Builder API is built using the JCR API. You can also carry the Adobe Extremo Manager within an OSJ bundle, right? There are various things. What I recommend this gem session is there. What is gem sessions? Gem sessions is like one of the experts from Adobe. They provide some their like knowledge on various topics. What I recommend always, wherever you see the gem sessions in your free time, like they are like 30 minutes, 40 minutes, 1 hour of sessions, right? Please attend them, bookmark them on various topics, whatever topic you see, right? If there is a gym session available for that, please attend books. Go back. This will give you like, since you are a senior person here, writing your project on the, you will be like architecting things, the technical architect or senior architect, right? It will help you to enhance your knowledge with AI because a lot of things are happening currently with AI, right? Which you may not be even heard about it. Let me just take the diversion. I'll tell you. Currently, have you heard about edge delivery services? Edge delivery services. I heard of it. What is that? You know, right? It's like more of a kind of CDN kind of thing, right? No edge. What you're talking about, that's a edge. CDN. That's a different thing. It's based on CDN. But EDS they are calling, you might have heard Franklin. You heard of these terms. It's really a funny, but no. Basically what they have done is now Adobe has created a new tool called Franklin. Now they're calling it EDS, right? What it does is does that document based authoring for you. You create the document in certain format and upload somewhere. It will create the whole website for you. Isn't it? I mean, very much appealing, right? That you just have to create document and your site is ready for you. That's a very much, new thing in the market, right? And a lot of customers are moving on that. I have seen it. I couldn't get a chance to work on such project till now. But I have, like myself, studied about it and all that. Right. Well, this is like the very new then. Whatever. These are the best. Author. For example, if I create a document and if I give it to them, like it will publish as a web. It pages as a web. Yes. What it does is, I mean, it's not based on AM. It's a separate tool they have created. Understand? Right now we have author and publish there. You don't have such thing that is based on Node.js and all. That's a why, and one important thing why you should be very much interested in that you're already a UI developer. Right. For you guys, right? That's a boom. A lot of us companies are moving on that because what it does is the C. If you see, right, various the normal sites, right, where they don't have much in like third party integrations, not e-commerce, it's just static sites with a lot of data, right? Why to spend much money with AM? This is very. For such sites, this DSS or Franklin, with the document-based authoring, you can achieve your website creation within like 1 week and you can go live, right? And the good part about this is that if you just go to this whole documentation, right? Read about it whenever you get time, right? Not understanding about it much. You can ask me, I can probably a little bit help you. But you should be at least and knowing these things. Because when you talk with customer, right? Some customers say, why can't we do it with EDS? You should not be blank there. And this whole document talk about that. You can yourself create a site right away just following this document. I did that. I'll try to do tomorrow. It will give you up like generally a quick this thing that this is how it works. You may not be able to complete the whole look and feel of the site, but eventually when you start working on it, this is the future I'm seeing right now. Now obviously, that's like my thought process from long time. Why can't they? Like to create a component, like it's like anything, it's like more complicated, like they have created like all the CMS are based on Java, .NET. Most of the stuff I thought of, like why not JS, who created this, add eds. Have you heard about David? David is the father of AMS. I forgot his surname. Right? He came up with this thought. I mean, like you right, all the developers, all the techies think like this, right? But he is a person who implement things. Did. In our slides, he created this ad aids. See, he is contradicting his own product AM. Oh, but that's how things work, right? You have to always keep on innovating. I mean, like seriously, geek. Read about it. Let's go back to our query thing. Thank you. And one more thing, since we are here, there is new thing called right now is crosswalk, right? What is crosswalk? Crosswalk is a hybrid product between AM and AIDS. You will not hear it about much in there. Much may not be much. We can crosswalk and alright. What they are doing is they are saying age delivery is good for the sites which are like quickly taken have to deliver, which is just CMS, not much integration. And with them you can do any type of integration, any complex thing. If you have application which is complex in nature, but you also have something which you want to bring up quickly, some pages and all you do one thing, you do the combination of these two, kind of a hybrid application which they are calling as a crosswalk. Right now there is nothing much on it, but Adobe is preparing to have launched it as a full-fledged product as a crosswalk. I mean, you know, right? Because most all the customer cannot move on it. And all the customer cannot move on. I'm right. There will be customers which in between. This is the targeted target for those customers. Ultimately, what I'm saying is Adobe technologies. Whatever we are learning, you're learning, they are going to be there for next another 10-15 years. Let's go back to a bit of query building. Let me bookmark this one. Crosswalk, don't spend much time. Crosswalk, because it is still in the initial stages, even the product. They are experimenting things right. But it is a public license. I heard of Yates and Franklin. Need to read them. That's a good thing. Thank you. Now go back to our query builder. In query C write. See why I don't have documents created for this. I literally will copy things from here on. I have that exercise created for you. What I recommend write to sample queries. There is a query debugger write. You see that the returning all result that URL. Can you hit that URL please? Below. Scroll down at this one. Just copy this whole URL. Just copy and put it in the browser first. You see Bing query build.json. This is basically trying to test your predicates. Right. This is out of the box query builder for you. And here, if you give the path equal that property, 1 equal to that, all that right which you can go back to the document and read. It is giving you these results for you. Ultimately, it is doing that out of the box service. You see what all the predicates here for your path equal to /content in the black highlighted one dot property equal to what first property you're saying is the resource type should be the property and its value is this second dot property is operation. It's a like operation not ordered by path, right? Similarly, if you go to below the other example is limit equal to -1, right? What you can try is you can try these various things with hitting that URL and seeing that results. Are you with me? These are what called your XPath queries. This is what you will do in your Java. You see, go back to our servlet. What I am doing? I'm doing same thing. I just use the query builder and I'm creating those predicate like this. Is that clear? Tomorrow, if you have to do the Java query, write query in Java, what you can refer? You can refer this servlet to generate the predicates, but actual predicate values you will refer from that document which you are reading there. Is that clear? It's the path equal to that p.property 1 equal to that, like that only you have to create. I'm sorry, property.value. Rather than creating a Java class, I think we can use this. Oh no. This is just for your testing purpose, right? Whether we were getting results or not. But in your Java class, in your project, you have to when user enters the keyword input box, if you have to call your servlet right in the back. Understand how this will work, right? How search works. Right on your HTML, there will be a search box somewhere in your site, right? User will enter the keyword and hit enter. Once hit enter, you will be making a call to your servlet with that keyword as a parameter. I think, yes, we did the same thing. And then that servlet will run. That queries is like the wave, our servlet is there. For that purpose, you have to have your own class. Yes, no. Now what we'll do is, we saw that, right? These various predicates. Go to that document. You can see I'm not going to go one by one to all the lines there. What do you have to do? You have to go through this document. From this document, you will get the official online document which I asked you to open. Right from this document, there will be 2 to 3 minimum 3 questions will come in your certification exam. And you know what questions they will ask. They will ask about they will just write the query and ask you to tell me the results. What result will come out? All the highlighted queries you see, right? Or they will ask what is the meaning of p dot limit, right? Or what is the meaning of p dot guess total, right? Like that, they will ask you questions in your exam, certification exam. Is that clear? Even a lot of people ask these questions in interviews. When you say, I have logged in the search or query builder AP, I am search in a year, they will start asking question. What is predicate? What is p dot limit does? What is to guess? P dot guess total does, right? All this. You scroll down, you will find various other things, how to implement pagination, right? Many examples are there below, right? If you have to set something by order, by last modified date or last modified by all, the thing you can try here. Is that clear? And you can also combine multiple properties as well, that this keyword and other keyword to keyword should be available on certain content. That content you give me in the river. And this example of they have given sorting many things are here. That's what I'm telling you. Now they have given this Java example. You can put this Java code in your servlet and change thing, right? All that you have to and here load query and store query. All that is there, right? In our Java class, you see what we are doing is we are here query and then scroll down create query. We created query, right? And then this all, and then in the search result object, we are doing query dot get result. Get results, right? It to give you a result object, the result object. This syntax will always be like this, which we have to iterate as an hits and individual hit you will get. And for each hit you can put in the response object or in a JSON object or whatever you want. Each item will get there. And then you're returning that whole response. Is that clear? It's clear. Right now, what we do, we'll just test all this. This servlet right away, right? How will you test? You have to tell me now, how will you test this? Oh, that is description. Like state sublet class and find very simple description. Let me remind you, this is a resource-based sublet. This is a resource-based sublet, right? You won't have the direct path to call it, right? How will you call? You will call the path for on which resource type value is my site / component / page. You first identify a path. Identify the path from your CLX. Here. On your project, my site, project, probably right, on which you see resource type value, whatever is content. My site, what is that? I said components page, it will be apps. Wait, hello. This is not the content. You have to find the content because you won't hit up. Content is your site. On this one of the pages, see this home page. Does it have a resource type? Resource type for page. You will not get on the page. Object. You will get on it JCR content object. No JCR 10. My set's number of pages. Yes, you have right. That means on this page, if you hit with that selector value right, this will internally call the servlet for you. Copy this page. URL. I can directly go to sites, right? Page URL is right now home. It won't work, right? It is the actual resource type. Value is on the JCR content rotor node, right? What do you have to do after home? After home, /_ JCR content. JCR _ content / JCR. Underscore JCR before JCR. Also underscore. Underscore content right now on this path. You have to add selected .abc. .abc not slash, no slash. No slash it. Now you have to pass query parameter, right? See, now your servlet is getting called, but since you have not passed any keyword, pass that keyword in the query parameter. Question mark. Question mark. Param equal to you. Search like men. And see, if you search women, you will get the result only for women. What it is happening. Now, you can keep a debugger in your servlet and see when you hit this. I do know how to debug. Start the server in debug mode and put a debug point in your demo class, right? You can see what actually Query Builder is doing. All that you can try, right? This is very important just because in the real project, whenever you generally work with search, these are the things you have to do. Got? I'm saying normally like we have similar thing in my CMS as well. We do similarly like that only. In IBM now. Now this is what tool you are using. IBM. Same actually. Now we are using the Now this whatever we have seen the Query Builder API. Now, see with this whatever I told you, with that you are localhost Query Builder JSON. You can test thing right. That testing will help you to write your Java queries. Let me help you too with one more weapon for you, which is called Query Builder Debugger. In Google about Query Builder Debugger. Query Builder Debugger in a search that only. It will be there. The link firstly only. I mean if the link was to be there only. Search for the debugger here. This one. This is your Tibbler tool. How you can go there? There is a link on that. Know about. There will be a link for this roll up. Up before that. I always forget that link. Well, no, just above that. No, above. Yes, this one. Can you bookmark this? And even I will bookmark this. Just go hit this URL. This interface, Adobe has provided what we can do. We can write our own predicate. Rather than hitting that URL right always, you can just type your predicate here, right? And then click on that search above. It will give you the result. You can do it here itself. For example, just go back to that documentation again and search for some of the copies, some of the predicates from one of the black box, right? Good goal from the top of initial first stop. You have right path equal to something in this only above, top. Maybe this. Path equal to content or something like copy any of this. Now go to your debugger. Right. Now you can what you are searching. The search. Just click on search. Right. You have XPath. Query is there but no result. But let's do one thing. What we'll do? Let's do in our Java class. You remember what we have added? Lot of predicates. Let's use them and see whether we are receiving the same result with the Java class and same result with this if that's matching. This is how that a team test your search result functionality. Go to your Java class. Bring your path equal to what do you have given your IntelliJ. Your party have given content/dem and change it. We can remove. Like that's better to content last time. I think then the first property is your type. You give just type and then its values. That one underscore property. You see there the value ceiling resource type. Just change that to type. This one. See one underscore property and one underscore dot value. You're getting my point. The property name is type and its value is dem::asset. It's already there already. I'll go back. Not here. Go back there. In the tool. Go to the tool. This is the tool. See one underscore property. The property name is type. Remove the ceiling resource type and change that to type. Right hand side equal to value. Remove that ceiling resource type and change it to type. And value is dem::asset. The next, this one understood. And should know. I can remove this one, place that, and now if you have another property, you can give like to underscore property equal to that and to underscore property dot value. And what keyword your param what you're searching. Go back. Go back to a Java class. Remember a Java class. You see that have you added where is a param? Yes, full text here. Group like this you do. Yes, this equal to value. You have to provide what to your value was. Your value was whatever. Go back to your listening. I'll tell you. Is that yes equal to param? Param is not just to a search if you're getting anything. Probably our query is not correct. No, do one thing. Let's go to the document where we are talking about debugging. They have given the syntax also proper in the bottom debugging. Yes, here you see type. Sorry, just give type equal to C, Q colon, page path equal to that and full text equal to your keyword. For it takes internally. Does that job for you? Type is our type is dam colon asset right. And the full text equal to map. Type equal to no path equal to the path is correct. Path is correct. The path is correct. Type equal to dam colon asset. Rather than like providing these properties, you can directly give. But in your Java, you have to give a one underscore property equal to type, one underscore property dot value equal to value. You understand me right? Understand. This is the syntax taking care of friends. Internally text. And full text equal to main right. Just search now. We got it. You see? It's easy. Now, if you hit this way and your results are matching right, that means whatever result you are getting in Java, they are all correct. That's how the QA team will test your search functionality. Is that clear? And you can yourself said, while you develop right as a developer, you can quickly verify your results are fine or not. There can be different number of reasons. Maybe your Java is returning as to result, but here you are getting 10 result. You can identify what is the problem. Is that clear? This is how search works. Query Debugger is important tool for you. Query Builder API provides you various methods via which you can actually hit the search. There are XPath queries, SQL queries, SQL to query. Right now you are writing is XPath queries. I think that's what I have for this Query Builder API for you, right? That is functionality. The concept is same only now. This is what we were doing is. Let me just give you a little bit more detail. We were searching. We were searching via full text search. This is a full text search, which you are searching on your website, on your content, wherever website is a content only right. Yes, that you are doing full text. And now this is an internal Lucene search, right? Whenever we talk about search, we should be handling the indexing right. For this full text search, also you have to have your index created for your project. Are you with me? What about is indexing? Indexing is nothing will literally like identifying or telling. It's like in your whenever you have a book, right? You have index page before that you can quickly go to chapter 1. You buy the page number. You don't have to go to the each page of your book and then go to chapter 5. Chapter 5 is on page 70. We'll directly go to 70 page number. That's what is indexing. Indexing makes your query faster, right? and it enhances your query's performance and it helps server. Otherwise, if you don't have indexing your server generally, will like get the heap space memory here. Is it clear? How to create indexing right? It's simple, one right. Indexing in a aim to open the document. Before we were going that, I will tell you where you will have your indexing go to CRX Relite. CRX Relite here oak index node under minimize the app. You see, there is oak index node. Oh, these are your already available indexes for you. Here you search for Lucene index. It is at the bottom. Above. This is Lucene. Search is happening for you, right? Literally when you have to create project specific index, right? What node you will give in your project code base? You will give like, suppose your project name is DTE something. You will give DTE for text index, something like that, right? And you just need to give the values like it's a sync equal to this. It's a X on which path. You don't want to exclude or include all that you can configure, right? You're getting my point. It's literally and then just create in depth for it. What it will do, as soon as your code gets deployed internally, I will keep and create an index for your project. Next time onwards, whenever someone searches any keyword on your website, it doesn't literally go to the each node. It literally finds it from the index. The result, it enhances the performance, query performance for this. Is that clear? I'm not going to go into detail about how to create this indexing because as and when it will come to for your requirement, right? You just leave the document, right? And there are a lot of video available as well. You can go there and create the indexes for it, right? This is what various type of indexes now based on your type. Suppose full text property based index. You have to create the index where the properties which you are seeing in the CRX there, right? Those will change. How to create index will be same only if you have to create a node with the space type of index, right? And then properties will change. Lucene is kind of a text space. It's an index. I'll tell you what is Lucene. Provides you the search functionality in Apache Lucene like Apache Felix. We saw, right? We talked about Apache Felix or not. It was a search functionality implementation of OCI console. Remember, Apache Ceiling was what it was, the implementation for your Slim framework. Yes, like that, Apache Lucene is your implementation of your search framework, right? How to implement search in AM. Apache company has created various of these products to support you with various things. One of the product from them are the Apache Lucene, which help you in the searching in JCR. Please read about this document. I mean, I'm giving you a lot of homework, but that's how it has to be. Otherwise, we will never be able to finish our training because indexing is a big topic in itself, right? And whenever you need your project, you read the document and you do it right. But I'll tell you what here. This is an internal search. We are doing Lucene is used for internal search, right? If you have to implement some very complex search, right? If your site requirement is to perform very complex searches, right? Then Lucene search will not help. That's where the external search comes in picture like Solar or Google search. Is that clear? GS, a Google Search API or Solar, or there are various others also, right? What they does is you have to integrate this third-party search framework with your AM, and what you will do? You will literally push your content from AM. It's literally like publishing data from author to publish. Same way, we'll publish your content from your AM author server to the search server. It may be a Solar server, or it may be a GSA, or it may be some third-party tool, right? What will happen now? Your data went to their server. Now the responsibility of search goes to the third-party server, which is the specifically designed for searching only. AM is not designed for search. If you have to implement very complex search with your website, then you have to think twice whether you want to with Lucene or you want to go with some third-party search tool. Is that clear? That's clear. Solar is a third-party tool where you will just literally send all your data. Now the data is available under the Solar server and search also will happen on the Solar server. You will literally just you'll find the query and you'll get the result. Solar will give you a URL, API URL. If suppose you are searching some keyword in your website, you will internally in your Java class, you will make that Solar URL. Hit that URL via HTTP client connection. Get the response and present the response on the rather than I'm doing the query using Query Builder API. The third-party tool is querying for you from its database rather than searching in the AM database. What it will help? It will help to improve performance of your AM. Otherwise, if you are using internal AM search, your AM server is busy. But here, literally, you outsource the search to some third-party tool. Is that clear? It's clear. One question. In your past projects, most of the times you use AM search only or integrated with third-party. I know that it will be a requirement. So, yes, you're right. Based on the requirement, you're right. You actually answered yourself. If the site is, based on the traffic on the site, it depends, and based on the content on the site, suppose site content is just 150 or 500 pages, right? And they only have to search AM Lucene. Search is enough, right? But suppose, and this is a full text search, right? But suppose you have to implement various complex logic into search, right? Like not just one keyword. You have to search with the multiple keywords like the filter options comes in, right? Where on the various site you will get filter options like you search with this keyword. But now you're searching based on the filters also, whether you man filter or woman filter, age filter or something. But all that comes in picture. You generally do with the third-party tool. It will give you the better result. All that logic of filtering and all goes to the third-party tool. But they're managed, they're designed for that complex things. I understand. It depends on two things. First, how based on the size of your content, and second, based on the complexity of the search requirement. I understand. You read about it. You won't be getting everything in one shot, but it will give you an understanding about indexing and doing search with various things. Bookmark this page as well. This is also certification important. This page and the other Query Builder page, you will get minimum 3 questions on the queries and search. Please. Multiple times you go through this document to document which I asked you to read. Yes, I'll do that. I think we completed our Query Builder. We have done it in very quickly. right? But I mean, we could have gone with much detail. I could have given you many examples. I understand, but as you said, like it, I have just told you from where to start, what to start, right? And whenever something comes up, how to look, where to look. That's what I have told you, right? I think that should be sufficient for now. That is sufficient. But you have understand me. Since you have understand me, just give me a second. That's what I had for today. Have you compiled all the topics which you wanted to cover? We have to cover. I didn't compile. Probably like I'll compile tomorrow. We'll start with dispatcher tomorrow. Dispatcher, and I'll compile and I'll give it to you tomorrow. Fine. See officially what I'm telling to the 90s. Tomorrow will be my official last. If you need anything extended, inform me. I will tell them to extend it for 1 or 2 more sessions. Perfect. Thank you. I think that's it for today. Let's connect tomorrow. Thank you. And it's no, I'm good. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Bye bye. You're welcome. And finally, do not forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel.